So now we're going to do the core activation. What we're going to do is going to start with a diaphragm breathing in my previous videos. So you're going to place your hand on your rib cage and your elbows relaxed. You're going to breathe in and expand the rib cage. Then you're going to exhale and push all the air out. And this is how we're going to do it. You're going to exhale completely and create tension in the midsection of your body. Now, the goal of the core activation is, can you keep this musculature in this tense position while breathing in through your nose? Because the only way to activate the core is through diaphragm breathing and exhaling fully. Once patients exhale completely, they feel like they need to take a deep breath in and relax the core musculature here. So the goal is, can you exhale the air completely out of your lungs, create tension in your pelvic floor, diaphragm, midsection, and back, all in one go, maintaining that muscular tension, but being able to breathe in through and out through the nose. So this is where it requires practice. So it looks like this. So I've exhaled fully. I keep the tension here in my midsection, and you want to tap here just to make sure that tension is met. Now from here, I'm going to breathe in. If you look at me, I'm going to keep this tension in my midsection and breathe in and out through my nose completely while maintaining that. So here we go. Now you can breathe out through your mouth or through your nose, but every time you exhale, you'll feel more tension here. And you can always check to see the core is on. And you can do a silent breathing too while maintaining the tension. So you see, as I'm breathing, this musculature is on. Now look, when I let go of the core, what's the difference? So as I let go, my belly relaxed, my back lifted up, my pelvis just completely relaxed. So that's the difference. The goal is to inhale first, exhale fully, create tension in the musculature in the core area. Once you do, you're going to keep the musculature that way and then breathe. Why the breathing at the beginning? Because the breathing is, with the diaphragm breathing, is the only way to turn on the four muscles that make up the base of the core, which is the diaphragm, pelvic floor, the transverse abdominis muscle that runs all the way around. And in your lower back, we have these muscles called the multifidus muscles, which we need all these muscular tight, so this cylinder in the middle section, which is called the core, remain nice and tense while we move our legs, arms the entire time. So again, to inhale, exhale fully, keep the tension and breathe calmly through the nose. So you see, I can talk to you while I maintain my core and be able to breathe through the mouth while maintaining my core tension. And I should be able to do this even when I'm sitting. So I'm going to now sit down and I still have my core on. So you should be able to move around, get out of this position and still keep your core and that tension on. Now, if you let it go, it's not the end of the world. What you do, you're going to activate your core again. So I let my core go at this position. I'm going to activate it again. Create that tension, it's there, and now I can talk to you while I maintain that core. A common question I get asked all the time is that, Sam, do I need to breathe to activate my core? Yes, because a lot of patients think that activating the core involves like tilting the pelvis and squeezing the belly button in. That is good, but it only activates only half of the muscles, which is the pelvic floor and the transverse abdominis, but we're missing the two other components of the core. So the only way to activate the core is through that diaphragm breathing and exhaling fully until you feel that nice tension in that area. Now, when you exhale, please make sure you don't crunch down. So if I do it from the side, you will not see me crunch down or tilt my pelvis like this. I look very normal when I do it. So again, so I look very normal. If I didn't tell you I activated my core, you would have not even noticed. So please make sure of that, okay? That's it, done.